We have Olisa Metuh, who is the Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, live on phone, joining us from Abuja, I suppose. Mr. Metuh, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us Nigeria 2015 here on Channel Television. You saw that scenario live on television from one of your party members. What have you got to say to this now that Nigerians all over the world are reacting to that particular episode?
Well, there are issues here. The most important issue is the PDP. Do we have grievances? Do we have problems? Do we have problems or issues that we want to raise about the results or the conduct or the way it's being done? Yes, we do. But then in democratic process, we must follow the democratic channels, the tenets of democracy that we practice. Yesterday, we had questioned the opposition party about the idea or certain things they have done, ways they have done to challenge results in some states. We expect our members, our officials to follow the democratic process as well. This party comes with a tradition, history, and this will conduct ourselves in maturity, decency, and the highest level of democratic principles and practice. So we will continue to protest on issues that we believe that will be sustained. In areas where we believe that the INEC have not been fair in the way they have handled the matters of the decisions.
All right.
Ours is to protest, ours to make our voice heard through the recognized channels. And then we wait for democracy to play out. For now, we believe that with the results that are coming out from Delta, Edo, Nigerians have not spoken. Some Nigerians, their voices have not been heard. When the results are calculated, we believe that our president, enjoying the support and the love of Nigerians, will come up top at the end of the day. Will be declared winner.
All right, Chief Metuh, the scenario and the episode that we saw there, which Chief Orubebe, would you say that that's actually the stand and the message from your party, or do you think he's acting on his own volition?
Well, I think I've addressed that issue. I have stated that our party, yesterday we charged the opposition as well as our members and directed that everyone should conduct himself in accordance with democratic norms and principles. This is what we believe in. And that's all we have to say about that. For now, our focus is on the election. Our focus is on the victory that we believe that we have. Our focus is on the fact of the issues that we have raised in those states, in Kano, Kaduna, the issue of underage, and then yes, there are recognized channels of communication of questioning that. We will follow it up. But we believe that having respected ourselves, having conducted ourselves throughout this process with maturity, with decency, we believe that all Nigerians, especially the INEC, that actually the people that are in charge of this election, should be fair. They should not only apply it in a way, it should be seen so. For now, most of our party members do not believe that we are receiving protection or fairness from INEC. It's unfortunate, but we're Democrats. At the end of the day, the survival and the progress of democracy is paramount.
All right. Chief Metuh, talk to us about the conduct of his result compilation and the announcements of some of the results that we've seen so far, the ICC. How would you rate INEC in its process so far?
We have problems with that. We are compiling our own petition, and those issues some of our officers have raised as well. Yesterday we submitted a petition to INEC. We are raising it. We are still watching them. At the end of the day, when the election is over, we will make our stand completely known. About
I'm happy that you have said
now,
you wait till the very end to get to your complaints.
We will wait for INEC to finish their
but
process, then we will make our decision known.
Okay, just quickly let me comment here. But one wonders if you are satisfied with what you're getting from other places. It would seem you're not saying anything about, for instance, a state like Lagos, where for the very first time your party has done fantastically well. What have you got to say on issues like Lagos in comparison with Rivers State and other places you have issues with?
In Lagos State, our president visited Lagos State several times. So if people are questioning the fact that we did well in Lagos in terms of we cut down their shot, although we believe with the massive rigging that we did, we were able to put up a credible showing. In Rivers State, it's obvious that Rivers is the home of the president. He grew up in Rivers State, he's from the South, and the people of Rivers actually yearning for their son to continue to be president. And it's totally expected. But in Rivers, we don't have cases of underage voters coming to vote. We don't have cases of manipulation of figures like we have in some certain parts of the Northwest. Now, we have not even complained that in the Southeast, the card leader was, as if it was programmed not to work for 4 or 5 hours. But we raised that issue on that day. I want Nigerians to
do you have any evidence to that effect that it was deliberately started not to work?
Issues that remain to the success of this election.
Do you have any evidence to show when, as you say, well, it's been programmed for it not to work on election day? We're talking about the country.
I said we have not raised. I said we have not raised that issue. That it is as if. That's what I said. There's as if it was programmed not to work. But the most important thing is that the people of the Southeast turned out to vote, and they are totally in support of the president. For about 4 or 5 hours, the candidates were not working. It was about 1 o'clock that INEC instructed that we should go back to manual. Now, a lot of people had come back. Look at the state like Abia State, for instance. It was until 4 o'clock that they were authorized to do manual. This is not how election is done. So these are areas, this is what is painful. And if some people get too overzealous or do some things, yes, it's not allowed in democracy. But you should at least understand where they're coming from. You should understand the pain at which it means for you to be cheated, for you to feel that you're being cheated when you're playing by the rules, when you're doing what is proper and what is decent, and some other people are cheating you. It's very painful. It's very, very painful.
What's the complaint about Rivers, knowing full well, now that the results are out, your party did so well in that particular election. So what's the fuss about?
No, the complaint was that an issue was raised about Rivers, and INEC set up a panel to investigate it. INEC said they will not accept Rivers' election by yesterday, and set up a team to go and investigate Rivers' election based on a petition. But we had a petition against Kanu, we had a petition against Kaduna, and those areas, they were called. They were accepted, and INEC announced the results. But in Rivers, until today, after our official had made the statement, it was only then that they announced to us that we were accepting Rivers. So he was trying to present his case that there appears the selective application of the discretion that the chairman of INEC has.
I think.
Well, I quite concede that for the image of this party, for the benefit of the vision of our, for what we represent, for the tradition that we have and we've exhibited in 15, 16 years, we need to make sure that we make our presentations properly.
But you know, well, anyway, I actually wanted to ask you a couple of other questions, but we're really out of time now. We'd like to thank you so very much, Mr. Olisa Metuh, the National Publicity Secretary for the People's Democratic Party, talking about the complaints that they have raised concerning the results released so far by INEC.